Alright folks, with the global data download having dropped last night, we are set to receive the next Dokkan Festival celebration. So the important two questions that are going to be covered in today's video are, what time does the banner drop, and should you summon? Now, the first question, I regret to inform you that as far as figuring out the timing for this thing, you should not refer to the Dokkan Wiki. Usually, I do say check out the Dokkan Wiki, but lately, I don't know, man. Dokkan Wiki's been off with their countdowns. This is not when the banner is going to be dropping. This is when the campaign is going to be starting. That's different. So yeah, do not check the Dokkan Wiki for the timer. Check the Dokkan Wiki for every other resource because it is extremely useful. But yeah, I mean, the last time the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2 EZA was supposed to happen, they were off by a week. I don't know what's been going on, so don't look at this one. But big shout out to Air Dokkan for the accurate time for the banner's release. 7:30 a.m. Central European Time. That was posted about 12 hours ago. 13 hours ago, so it kind of fits given what time it's going to be dropping in Los Angeles. It will be dropping in Los Angeles at 10:30 p.m. PST tonight in LA, which is about 9 hours from when you're watching this, so keep that in mind. But what time does that mean for you? Let me first refer to you to this beautiful website, dateful.com/time zone converter. I'll provide a link in the pinned comment. You guys can check it out. Just type in your country here, and it'll basically convert the timing for you. But you first have to type this out on the left side. So this is 10:30 p.m. PST, Los Angeles, December 2nd. This is when the banner is dropping. And if you don't want to count, 9 hours ahead, or depending on whenever you're watching this, you might prefer to simply just type it in and get the answer. So might as well just use this website. We'll start by, let's go through a couple of these places, all right? We'll start with Japan. So 10:30 p.m. December 2nd is the equivalent to 3:30 p.m. on December 3rd in Japan. How about in Thailand? In Thailand, it will be dropping at 1:30 p.m. December 3rd. How about in Taiwan? 2:30 p.m. on December 3rd, the banner will drop. How about in New Zealand, mate? In New Zealand, it will be dropping at 7:30 December 3rd. That's crazy. You guys are almost caught up to us a whole extra day. How about in India? In India, it will be dropping at high noon. How about in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil? It will be dropping at 3:30 p.m. December 3rd. There aren't too many places around the world that will be having the banner drop on the 2nd. It's going to be mostly December 3rd for most of the world, but let's go through a couple more. How about Mexico City, Mexico? It'll be dropping at 12:30 a.m. in Mexico City. How about Puerto Rico? Wait, how do you spell it? There we go. It'll be dropping at 2:30 a.m. in Puerto Rico. How about in New York? It'll be dropping at 1:30 in New York. How about Missouri? In Missouri, it'll be dropping at 12:30 a.m. December 3rd. How about Finland over in Europe? In Europe, Finland, it'll be dropping at 8:30 a.m. December 3rd in Finland. How about at Sunblade's house in Germany? 7:30 a.m. December 3rd. How about in Masningen's house? Masningen will be waking up at 6:30 a.m. to summon for the Kale and Caulifla. No, he won't. Actually, will he? Masningen, are you going to be summoning for this one at as soon as the banner drops? That's really early. How about a couple more? How about Spain? It will be releasing at 7:30 a.m. December 3rd in Spain. And how about in Egypt? In Egypt, it will be dropping at 8:30 a.m. in Egypt. So if you guys have a different time zone or region that you follow, type that into dateful.com and you can figure out what time that is for you. Or, like I said, 9 hours from me posting this video, you can see when the banner is going to be dropping. So kind of use the pinned comment as a timestamp and then try to figure it out. But now let's talk about the other side of this whole video, which is, should you summon? Obviously, for JP, things are a little bit different because, the banner, they're probably going to change 1 or 2 units on the banner. And then also, I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. The hit EZA might not be happening on Global. It's just because this just happened on JP. And I seriously doubt we're going to be getting the LR Part 2 with Godku and Hit, especially since we should be getting the simultaneous Rising Dragon Carnival banner for Global and JP. So with the assumption that only half of this celebration is going to be happening for the Kale and Caulifla, it's very likely that this hit doesn't retain that same type of value that it had on JP. But even if it did, it's kind of sad to say that this hit's EZA effectively sort of takes away some of the value from this unit. And I'll tell you why. First of all, looking at the unit, now look, this is my opinion, so if you guys agree, disagree, that's totally fine. Feel free to let me know in the comments. There's nothing more important than liking the unit. So if you like Kale and Caulifla, summon, right? You like the characters, go ahead and summon. If you don't know what you want to do, hopefully my input can help sway your decision in the way that you want. Unfortunately, this unit is unnecessary. There's nothing about this unit that really holds value, that brings something different to the table. It is a stacking unit that can potentially stack multiple times and gets a little stronger when facing Universe Survival Saga enemy. Does that sound familiar? It should, because literally, like, every Kale and Caulifla does that. There are already enough Kale and Cauliflas in the Universe 6 category where you're not really gaining anything by having this unit on the team other than simply having a more consistent stacker for long-form events. But long-form events are already a cinch when bringing certain units. LR Kale and Caulifla, not to say that this is a more common unit to pick up, but these units have been around longer. This one is basically the same thing as this in terms of stacking, except for the attack. The attack doesn't factor in as much, but when you're fighting Universe Survival Saga enemy, more attacks can happen. You gain more attack anyway, just not as much as defense. So basically, like, all the different elements, the unique traits of this unit are all covered by other units that are already in the category. So you're literally only summoning this because you're a completionist, you like to have, or a collector, you like to have every single character. You like Universe 6, you like Universe Survival Saga, or you like these characters in general. So yeah, because I mean, this is all essentially what the STR Kefla does. Let's actually pull up the STR Kefla. When the STR Kefla transforms into Super Saiyan 2, let's compare these two. High chance of evading attack, launches an additional super attack with 6 or more key spheres obtained, raises attack. This is the STR Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. This one, recovers 60%, okay. Higher stats here, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, high chance of evading enemy's attack, plus an additional attack defense plus 60 when attacking, plus an additional attack plus 60 when 6 or more key spheres. Basically functions the exact same way, only way stronger. So in terms of function, not unique. In terms of power, absolutely better. So it's kind of really up to you on these certain little factors that you would deem important or not. Do you want to summon for a unit that you already kind of have in the form of the STR one, or do you feel like this one completely transcends the other one where you should have it? So it's kind of a tough call there, but if I were you, the general players, again, my opinion, I would advise that you do not summon on this banner. And the main reason you should not summon on this banner is not because of even these units, but because of what's to come. If you guys are not aware, we are just waiting, chomping at the bit to get this banner right here, the Super Vegeta banner, because this is the next big Dokkan Festival celebration that global players have been waiting for, yearning for. This Vegeta alone justifies saving all of your stones just to summon this guy and rainbow this guy. He's so, you don't even need to rainbow him. He's so good in his just 55% form that you definitely want to be summoning on this banner. And then what's also sad is that the recent JP Dokkan Festival banner has the Super Vegeta as a featured unit on it. Global hasn't even received this JP or this Super Vegeta yet. So yeah, it's, you know, Global's in a weird spot, but those are my thoughts anyway. Like I said, if you agree or disagree, that's totally fine. I will tell you that unfortunately, I love Universe Survival Saga, so I want to have these units. And contrary to popular belief, I actually am really excited for this Kaba. A lot of people have been bashing this Kaba because he's apparently not good, which I have yet to determine myself, so I will not say that. But people don't like this Kaba, but I can kind of see why. He is an attack stacker. He does raise defense, but only if Vegeta is on the team, which is kind of hard in terms of team building because there aren't too many options. You could do Pure Saiyans, you could do Universe Survival Saga, but if you're trying to run a Universe 6 team, this, like, the main function of this unit is kind of lost because, well, not main function, but he loses the defense stacking when running a Universe 16, which is kind of defeats the point of running the guy. So there are some faults with this Kaba. I am actually excited for him because now I have my first summonable Kaba. I never got the support unit. So for me, and for those of you who are Universe Survival Saga fans, I'm sure you guys are excited. But for the most part, the general consensus has been pretty negative on this banner. Not to say that the units are bad, but they're just unnecessary. So when they come back in future banners, that will probably be a better place to summon for them. But for right now, if you're summoning for them as the headliners, I would advise against that. So let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's been around. Videl can wait. STR Kefla's bad. Hit is likely not getting an EZA on global, and then Blue Kaioken has been around a trillion times. And there is plenty, it's like the whole, can we get this new thing, Mom? No, you have already a nice one at home. It's kind of like that. So Universe 6 is just fine. These units don't really change it too much. But unless you really, really care, pass. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the banner? Assuming it stays the same, would you summon on it as a global player? Or are you skipping? Or do you completely disagree with my take? And let me know what you think. I'd love to know what you guys think. Again, my opinion, so be respectful. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future. And click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.